Hi Aries, welcome to this Tarot Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community, Twin Flames, Lightworkers, Seeds from the Stars, Starseeds. So Aries, what I was getting, which was wicked, was prosperity. And I say it was wicked because I might get that word prosperity or money or something, and then it's a negative because it's to do with the work 3D, and 3D could be known when it comes to me is a tarot reading, Reiki, acupuncture, yoga. That's still like you could be abundant, and to me that comes as a negative because you're not really doing anything. You might as well work in a chip shop, right? I'm just saying. But this prosperity, I was very happy about it. And then it said harnessing. So I checked out that word, and harnessing is connected with energy. So I feel you are doing something that will be prosperous with tarot or with Kabbalah or with quantum physics, something with energy, proper. Don't, please, if you're new, don't place Reiki in that field, right? Because Reiki doesn't teach you about quantum physics, unless you're going to learn Kabbalah or quantum or Reiki, knowing energy properly within the quantum physics fields and the laws of the planet. Then yes, that's this prosperity. So I feel you're going to be extremely prosperous if you're doing those things the correct way. I've got to make that clear. Otherwise, you're just doing it as an income and nothing to do with why you're here as a celestial alien galactic being, which is part of your mission. I'm going to do a talk video about that, a little bit about why you're here mission, hopefully today. I don't know, I'm snowed under as usual. But I definitely want to do a talk video about that a bit more in the Facebook group. So let's jump in. The Facebook group, whilst I'm shuffling, I'll tell you. What did I post? The last one I posted was a chit chat, I think. No, I can't remember. I post so much more in there is my point. YouTube is like television, and you tell me anyone who was successful by watching telly. Anyone successful, famous, rich, abundant by watching TV, by watching YouTube. So that's why I created a Facebook group, so you can engage more. You can write stuff down. You can see other people who like you writing stuff in there, telling you about their experiences, their journey. People in mission post, although they're slacking, I will have words with them tomorrow when I do their weekly reading. But they post there as well. They answer questions. I answer questions. I'm going to answer questions tomorrow, actually. So on Friday, I'll be answering questions. I don't do it every Friday, but I will be tomorrow. My point, you get far more information, videos, more tarot readings. I do the planetary readings and stuff like that in there as well. This is just to watch. This is to pull you into there. Or you can go straight in. I guarantee all my work anyway. So, yeah, this is getting your abundance. Proper work. This reading is about you're starting to do. I'm well happy with this reading already. Hierophant, you're getting onto your twin flame proper mission. So if you want to join the Facebook group and get more information, it's in the description box. It's a private group, but it's free to join. Anyway, so Empress, Eight of Wands, Hierophant. The Empress is that, right, it's like you've been searching outside of you for something to nurture you. This is exactly what I'm going to talk about in this chat video I'm hopefully going to do today. But mission nurtures you. When it not only nurtures you, it like when I got that download to start tarot, I never even held a pack of decks cards right in my hand. My sister done tarot for about 10 years, and I used to just listen to her, right, when she used to say it to me. And it wasn't regular. It wasn't a regular thing, but she, and then I got download to do tarot. So I followed that. And without even knowing tarot, because I never knew about tarot, I thought, well, obviously everyone just posts 12 star signs because there's 12. So I started off initially posting 12 every day for about 6 months. My point is that took from day to night to do. And that whole process of those 8 hours, let's just say, I was getting downloads. Well, it wasn't downloads because it's about knowing. So that's how I got opened up to why I'm here. And making programs and stuff like that. That's this, the Empress. And that's why I tell people to start with tarot. Even if you're not interested in it, I wasn't really particularly interested in it, but it's about doing what you're here to do. And that's when I got downloads to change, make programs, to make mission, to do all what I'm doing now is from connecting with them all the time. Then obviously I'm making programs, but I'm still getting downloads. You see, I took the first step to do what was needed to be what I'm here to do, which is mission. This is you getting the downloads, 8 of Wands, which nurtures you, which nurtures your inner child. It does everything when you're connecting with upstairs. It guides you. It nurtures you. It does that. Obviously, upstairs is fucking amazing. Come on now, right? So that's this, the Empress to the 8 of Wands. And it also puts you on your twin flame path. It tells you what to do, what to pull back on. I'm like, I get all answers. I'm answering questions tomorrow. I know all answers. I don't generally do it on the spot. I probably can, but I like to pull back and go over. Like if you do counselling with me, I say, give me 72 hours and then I'll get back to you over our counselling session, right? That's why I like to do pre-recordings. I don't really like lives because I haven't always got it's from upstairs. That's why I guarantee my work, because it's not from me. People think I'm arrogant. I'm like, well, first of all, everything I do is generally channeled. I say generally because if you meet me, I'm not going to be channeling, am I? But on this mission, yes, I'm channeling. So sometimes I have to pull back and get the answers from them. If not, I'm just engaging in a conversation anyway. So this is about you getting on track. 8 of Cups is walking towards something and leaving something behind. So I don't know, what are you leaving something behind? 8 of Cups is emotional. Something that you was emotionally pulled in that you're leaving behind to nurture yourself. I don't know if you think it's nurturing yourself, but you know you're supposed to do it. The Empress. Whatever. I think it's tarot. 8 of Wands. The Cupid arrows, I call them. Excuse me, I'm from upstairs. The 8 of Wands come from upstairs. They're down to you, right? 2 Hierophants. So you're choosing to commit to something now. Hopefully it's mission, right? If you're making your own mission, your own community, well done you, or you're welcome to join mine, doesn't matter, but it has to be something that's such as humanitarian. I don't like to use activists because activists are known about fighting. You don't need to fight anything. What you resist persists. You don't need to. You just need to know lateral law, love yourself with the Empress, and you get loving things, situations, circumstances, and events, which is all what I'm about, right? Teaching people to do that, nurture themselves using the imagination. Most people on planet Earth have the imagination, unless you're born with some kind of mental, not mental illness or mental health, because most galactics do have mental health because of time and space. That's another story. But my point is that most people have imagination. So if you have the imagination, you can manifest. So you're getting into doing something which you can teach people with my programs how to manifest. If I went to Ethiopia and I pulled aside a starving child and I just taught them on one-to-one my programs, they wouldn't need money. They wouldn't need to go and, they can stay where they are and just listen to my programs, right? And be abundant. You don't need to, because natural laws is so, right? It's not something I'm telling you that's new. It's just set in stone. That's you create your reality, and everyone knows that. And that's what this is happening here. The Judgment is waking you up to get into your masculinity, to come out of the graveyard of whatever you had to walk away from. The 8 of Cups. There's something you had to walk away with. And 8 cups is quite hard because it's 8. It's not like 4 cups, 5 is 8. But after 8, there's 2 cups. It's leading you to your love. And this is connected with your twin flame. It's interesting because it's the Hierophant here, so it's bringing you to your true self. And I feel you understand who your twin flame, more about the twin flame journey, because this is about, then you find about, this is about committing to yourself. It's like you're walking away from committing to other things. Like, oh, I'll commit to this person and then I'll get in union, I'll commit to my twin flame, whatever. So like you committed to yourself here. It's a fucking amazing reading, this reading with Aries. It's a wake-up call now to start. Downloads, commitment to working inside. I don't feel it's like literally like the hermit going within. This is working on yourself properly by nurturing yourself by doing. It's kind of like my work. That's why I went into my work. I didn't sit there and meditate cross-legged on the mountain and do the hermit, isolate myself. I'm very isolated anyway, right? What I did was, like I said, I focused on tarot, and I feel this is something like that. You're focusing on tarot, correct way. I've got to make this clear. If you're doing it the old way of Reiki, I will question anyone who does Reiki certificate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And tell me, and I'll ask them, I'll say, Reiki is supposed to be energy, right? Right? Healing. I'll say, first of all, isn't that vanity to say you can heal? Right? Show me someone you've healed, right? And secondly, tell me about quantum physics, because it's energy. So shouldn't you have studied quantum physics and stuff about energy, right? Which they don't. They don't. So both of it's incorrect. So it's something to do with proper healing so that you manifest. There's no Reiki healer, right, as they say that title, or acupuncture or stuff like that has got evidence of people they've healed, right? They think they have, they haven't. I always hear that. I'm like, well, bring that person to me and say that this person, you healed that person. Right? And I guarantee they didn't. They didn't heal. This planet's laws are fair, right? If you don't know them, that's your problem, right? If a baby crawls off a tower block or crawls over the edge of a cliff, it will die. The gravity is like, you know, gravity is not like, oh, the baby didn't know, so we won't kill the baby. Gravity, the laws of this planet is fair. The thing is, if you're ignorant to the laws, you will die, obviously, if you don't know the law of gravity. People think, oh, well, I don't know what you talk about, law of reciprocity, law of karma, law of appreciation, all these other laws. They're like, well, you know, because they don't know them, they think it's fine. It's not fine. When you know natural laws, you manifest what you want. That's what we're here to teach people. You don't need to be like rich and abundant. And because I used to get triggered, I still get triggered with people who have mum and dad and people who were brought up with mum or dad, or mum and dad who were supportive and all this kind of thing. I'm like, I didn't have dad and my mum was never around. It pisses me off. I'm like, I was already born into not even making it. But then natural laws made it. So you don't need no thing with natural laws. It doesn't say, you know, you need anything, right? If you're open, guidance will tell you, like it's brought you to me. Right? So you can't say, well, oh, life is so shit and stuff is struggling and so hard. I'm like, well, you have opportunities, right, to do things. It is fair. This planet is fair. Justice is on top of the tree of life, which is the philosophy. The Kabbalah is a philosophy how you live on this planet with natural laws, right? That's what the Kabbalah is. So the top of that tree, the wands, you take correct action and it's fair. Right? So if you know, because the magician card has all the alchemical elements, if you know what to do here and you're taking action on it, then it's fair, you'll be abundant. There's no like I said, I used to get pissed off because I'm like, of course I'm going to be skinned because I didn't have a loving parents telling me what to do. And it's like, that's nothing to do with it. If you know natural laws, that's it. That's it. You don't need mum and dad telling you, right? If you're open to it, and I was open to finding answers, then it came to me. So this is about this. You doing it and then maybe teaching it with the Hierophant here. So it's a new cycle, a new world, a new beginning of you actually nurturing yourself the right way. A wake-up call. I don't think you've had a wake-up call, but I think this is actually waking you up to what you are supposed to be doing with the judgment here. So amazing reading. Keep doing what you're doing. If this is you, because the tarot is your potential, and you're doing this and you want to sell my programs to help people to know how to manifest, then please check out my website. I'm out. You want to join the Facebook? Check in the description box. Speak to you later.